We understand things better than you now. You don't understand. It's the common sentence that comes out. You don't understand. Let me do what I have to do. A young man, age of 19 now, is a young man. Age of 20. Yeah? He's going to decide something for his future. Now, he's going to decide something. But fortunate are those who take advice of their parents. So I don't need to ask my career, my advice, career's advisor, not my old man. What does he know, man? What does he know? He's not my career's advisor. My career's advisor is that one who's got experience, going to give me some career advice. What I'm going to do next. Where am I going to go? Where's my destination? Huh? Undermining the wisdom of the elders. Huh? This watching the football match, watching a movie, the concentration level is going to be at the highest. At that time, he doesn't want to go to sleep. I would say if a person sleeps at that time, it's going to be sakina, inshallah. Because he is saving himself from the sin. Yeah? Yes or no? Yes, you guys agree with me, eh? All the people of Bristol are not agreeing with me. Ajib. Shaykh Najib. Huh? You know what I mean, boys? Huh? It's important for us to understand we should not sleep during a discourse of Islam. We have to be attentive. And we have to try and gain as much as we can, inshallah. Yeah? But if shaitan and nafs is going to attack, we have to tackle them, challenge them. Fine, they're going to try and attack us, but let's shut it off. Like that person who's watching the football match, doesn't want to blink while seeing the football match. Doesn't want to go to sleep for that second while watching that movie, because he might not get the chance to watch it again. Allah protect us and save us. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. From those movies of today. Nothing but violence. Huh? What does it teach you? It teaches you violence. It teaches people to have extra relations whilst married. And it teaches you nothing but filth. What is there in these movies? Nothing but filth. And I'm not saying this, you might say that guy who looks like a bit like the body. Yeah? He's telling us something very fanatical, that we shouldn't be watching the movies. We are Western society. We have to interact. Wow, man. We call this interaction. To become in a state where you don't understand from right from wrong. Allahu Akbar. A life of drugs, a life of basically being intoxicated, don't understand your responsibilities of society, and this is what you call advancement? Allahu Akbar. I'm not saying this. The very people we are impressed by. Who are we impressed? They're not impressed by that Molvi of Blackburn. You're not impressed by that mullah who gives you a talk, but we are really impressed by that scientist, Peter, and Jack, and Einstein, and this and the other. We're impressed by their findings. So let me tell you who you're impressed by. They themselves are saying, and they themselves have done research, and they are categorically saying that when a child watches the box, it's going to have a psychological effect on the child's mind. Subhanallah. Yeah? You see the research. The research is clear. There is a survey last year or 2 years ago of those university students who did not see the box during the time of their examinations, and those students that watched the box spend the time behind these kind of movies and wastage of time things. And what was the result? The result was those that did not spend any time in front of the box, their results, they came out with flying colors. Allah Akbar. Why? There's no attraction. There's no distraction, sir. Yeah? There's no distraction. They're not being distracted from their studies. They're concentrating. There they are, bringing good results. So I can achieve anything by watching these things. I'm going far away. Let me come to my topic. I've not even started on it yet. Value of time. Allah. Preparations for the life hereafter. We have to contemplate on death. When we think that we're going to die one day, start to think that we're going to die one day. This is why we see many of the youngsters, alhamdulillah, we see many youngsters here. Allah increase them in iman, inshallah. This is what I like to see, alhamdulillah. Huh? Alhamdulillah, there is an awareness of Islam. There is no need to despair. No need to despair, brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, people can give statements which can be for the sake of damaging Islam. Like one of our MPs gave a statement regarding the veil. Yeah? But there is nothing to fear, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala works in very strange ways, inshallah. Allah works in very strange ways. Allah's wisdom is very unique. That became at that time, people saying, oh, your local MP has said this, what are you ulamas doing, this and that and the other, big debate. At that time, if you know, the issue of the veil when it was raised, there was this channel Sky News, and they actually showed different categories of hijab, subhanAllah. When would have we had the opportunity of educating the whole world on Sky TV regarding the hijab, you tell me? Huh? We never would have had the opportunity. If I was to say, I want to come and say, Islam Channel 5. Yeah? And you know, Sky News live, Sky News, when would have we had the opportunity of promoting the hijab and the different kinds of hijab on live TV for so many viewers? No, but Allah destined this. Huh? Allah wanted the world to be educated, subhanAllah. Allah said, no, Abdullah, Abdurrahman, Fatima, Zainab, don't despair. The issue of the hijab has been raised. There has been some Islamophobic reaction, but don't worry, we want to educate the world, subhanAllah. We want to educate the world. So what happens? This Sky News actually keeps the program explaining about the hijab, subhanAllah. And then I hear regarding Christmas Day. Did you hear about Christmas Day? You know here? About Christmas Day, when the Queen gives her speech, she gives it on, was it Boxing Day? When does she give her speech? It's a Christmas Day. You know it well, don't you? Yeah? Yeah, man, these guys are very attentive, you know what I mean? They got the best of both worlds, yeah, man? Inshallah. Don't worry, I'm not degrading in any way, it's just a gesture. Muhabba, love, I love you for the sake of Allah. Huh? Now, this Queen's speech is so important, yeah? Anybody here heard the Queen's speech on Christmas Day? I never heard it because I wasn't here. We were in Haram, alhamdulillah. Yeah, we were in Hajj. But at that same time I heard that Channel 4 kept a program, because what they do, the burning issue. The burning issue of the year was the hijab. So what they did was, they got a lady who was mutahajjab. Not only mutahajjaba, she had the niqab on. Only her eyes were to be seen. Listen, sisters. She came, many times as brothers, we feel degraded to have the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the lihya. Whereas you go to Heathrow Airport, you see many Sikhs having their hijab, having their beards and their turbans. Yet me and you, Abdullah, Abdurrahman, feel shy. Oh, I'm going to be called a terrorist. Allahu Akbar. I'm going to be called a fanatic. I'm going to be called a fundamentalist. Why? Because you've got the beard. No, what are you fearing? لا تخف في الله لومة لائم. Never fear the rebuke and the humiliation and the intimidation of anybody for the sake of Allah's deen. Allah will help you, inshallah. Wallahi, when I was going for Hajj this time from Stansted Airport, I was very pleased. When I saw one of our Muslim sisters, she was on the immigration desk, and alhamdulillah, she had the hijab on. Alhamdulillah. Huh? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This gives you pleasure, happiness in the heart, and not because of us, but it gives us pleasure to see a Muslim young woman wearing the hijab on an international airport's immigration desk. Alhamdulillah. Huh? That gives us pleasure. So there is nothing. What are we fearing? People are acting on their deen, on their ways of life, without any shame. People who go out, women, we are forced to see women without clothes. Yeah? It's forced upon us. With bikinis and their whatever you want to call them. Yeah? We are forced. supermarkets, when there's an issue going on. I had this debate. I'm a person who hears a lot of debates on the radio. And I'd like to share that with the audience. It's important. There was a debate on the radio regarding these supermarkets, these stores, having music. They were saying human rights. Yeah? We shouldn't be forced to listen. Because some people can put compensation claims, saying, I went to the store and the music was so loud, my eardrums were problem. It happens. You go in a store, the music is so loud, you think all these people deaf? When you're talking to the sales manager, you can't even hear the guy. Yeah? And they want to listen to music. Anyway, besides the point, alhamdulillah, sisters and brothers, we should not feel humiliation in practicing the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There must have been so many viewers who were watching that channel, yeah, whether it was, I've not heard the speech myself, but I've heard it was a rebirth, alhamdulillah. It was a Scottish woman who accepted Islam, a native Scottish. Not people like me and you, from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh and the Arabian Peninsula. That we were given Islam from our birth. That's why we don't value it. We don't value it. Because we were given it from birth. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. The adhan was called in our ear. The iqamah was called in our other ear. Yet, we have no love of Islam. No love for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And these people that went through struggle to try and gain the truth, yeah? They achieved deen in a harder way. They are living life even today. They have got parents who are non-Muslims, yet they are showing them respect. They are showing them honor. Parents' respect is so important. Yeah? These people are existing. And when we see these new rebirths, it gives us pleasure and hope, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. It gives us pleasure and hope. So what I was saying, we should not feel degraded in acting on Islam. Sisters should take this as a means of, encouragement and make themselves enthusiastic to act on the hijab, to wear the hijab. And brothers should take heed from, I would say, wallahi, these sisters are more stronger on deen than we are. Allah. More stronger, wallahi. And I would applaud her, wallahi. And I would say that they are more stronger because me and you are males, yeah? We are males. We can walk on the street. Alhamdulillah, maybe we have the beard, we have the jubba, we have the kubbah. Maybe we are attacked. But at the end of the day, we are males. But those sisters who are females, yet they are adorning themselves with the hijab, with the sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. They are more of praise and congratulations than me and you are, alhamdulillah. Wallahi, wallahi. We have no shall. We don't need to despair, inshallah. Allah works in very strange ways. Allah works in very strange ways. There is a challenge, definitely. There is a challenge for us. And we need to face this challenge. And the challenge is quite simple. Like Maulana Zubair said to us, we need to show who we are in the real sense. Muslims need to show their character. We need to show our character. And our character should be such that when another person sees it, it makes them think, oh, what kind of people are these? Subhanallah. Yeah, what kind of people are these? That they are treating us. Islam has given us every single right. There is no such a thing as Islam not giving us any guidance. Islam, forget giving us human rights, it's given us animal rights. Allah Akbar. Animal rights. Allah. Forget human rights. Animal rights. Subhanallah. This is the beautiful deed of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But because we are not practicing on this, in our day-to-day lives, a person who sees us from the outer appearance would not come closer to us. We are an obstacle of people accepting Islam, and we need to understand that, wallah. Once a German Muslim met one of our scholars, and we're always inquisitive, aren't we? What made you come into the fold of Islam? What inspired you?